Welcome to our session this morning. It's going to be brief. It's going to be probably about 20, 25 minutes. So I'll give you back the rest of your day. But we're excited to have Collov AI as a new product that's available to you for virtual staging. And you're going to get a whole demo on this and see that these products that are showing up, again, are just meant to enhance the work that you're already doing. There's also times when you don't have the budget for a full-time stager. I've even talked to some of our affiliates about this, and they're fully supportive. As some of our staging affiliates, and they're fully supportive because there's just times when the property, it's not that kind of property where you're going to invest in the staging physically. And if you recall back in the 2020s, back in the before times, we had a lot of virtual staging with Box Brownie and some of those other applications and Aster Room, being able to do the virtual tours because you couldn't actually even get to the property, at least with other people. So this is an evolution in that space. And I see Steve Sachs on the line, who is one of our affiliates, our stager, one of our staging affiliates. So thank you for joining, Steve. He's actually the guy I talked to about this about a month ago. It's nice to see you here. In terms of housekeeping, just drop any questions in the Q&A section. And I'm also going to drop right now in the chat to everybody the link for checking out Collab. This Collov AI, it will be on our new dashboard that we launch on Monday. But for now, you can use that link to check it out. And Mark's going to go through all of that. And without further ado, Mark, thanks for joining us. I'm glad we were able to put this partnership together. How's it going?
Very good, and thank you, HUD and SFAR, for having me here.
Of course.
All right.
Well, why don't you tell us about Collab AI and
For
maybe
sure.
give us an idea of where this all started, where it is at now, where you see it going?
Yeah, for sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Mark. I am the founding marketing director of Collov AI. Just give everybody a little bit context about who I am and what we do. So, I spent 7 years in New York City when I, accomplished most of my media technology background, like in the school. And then I was providing marketing services to real estate brokerages like Kelly Williams or and the Cocoran Group, right, back into New York, and then relocate to California. So that's my third year, literally third year in San
In
Francisco.
real estate tech, 13 years.
Yes.
Like a lifetime now with AI, right?
Yeah, so that's my third year right here. So Call of AI is a tech startup in Silicon Valley developing diffusion models for the real estate and home industry. So we founded the company in 2021. And by that time, the reason we started this, and also give you a little context of the leadership team, our CEO actually is a Stanford PhD studying applied physics. Our CTO, Casey, who graduated from Berkeley, he used to work for Biden's pre-training the large language models and diffusion models. Our chief scientist, Rex, he actually is a Stanford classmate to our CEO, and right now he is a Yale professor. So as you can see, we have a very solid AI tech background in the leadership, and me as another puzzle trying to bring more industry insights and how can we really like bring this product go to market. So that's kind of the combination chemistry we have in our startup. And the starting point is back to the quarantine, right? People spending like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at home. And then you feel like the living space is more important than ever. But for people like me who has really bad taste, who has no idea how to get started on my home decorations, I have to look out for professionals' help. So I was like Googling, trying to find interior designers, home decorators to get some help. But to be honest, it was not something really affordable, at least to me. So that's kind of how this kind of pinpoint brought everybody involved into this project. Like, how can we utilize some of the technology to solve some real world problems, and to lower the barriers to really like making the living space, high quality living spaces designed affordable for everyone. That's like the starting point for it.
That's the mission statement, really, right? A lot
Right.
like lowering the bar of the barrier to entry so that folks that are like yourself have that opportunity. Now, I also understand that you've already been working with quite a few agents and brokerages before you got to us, right? I'd love to hear a little bit more about who you're working with.
For sure. So right now, we actually previously we were having this AI like available to all the professionals. Like we have interior designer subscribers, we have real estate agent subscribers, but we specifically target real estate agents starting like literally like the first month of this year. And in the past 5 and 6 months, we have already acquired over 10,000 real estate agent subscribers in
Really?
5 months
That's
from all.
fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. And from all the top brokerages, like you can name it, like Keller Williams, Compass, we have from Sirhan and Sarah. So they all subscribing also in either like monthly and yearly basis right now and start using us in their daily workflows. So it is actually exciting to see how real estate industry in general start adapting AI technology and all the latest technologies right now. And especially I see more tendency in California, which usually where the most of the technology and innovation starts.
Well,
So
as we get more comfortable with it, right? That's the first part. Getting more comfortable with the technology, as I discussed earlier, is important. It's really a utility to help you do things either more cost effectively or faster or just with better technology. Why don't we jump into the demo and kind of take a look at what this is?
for
What do you
sure.
say?
Yeah. So once everybody click on the link, like collov.a/partner dot slash SFAR, you can jump right into our website. And that's how everything starts with. I assume everybody can see my screen.
Yep, we can see your screen.
Awesome. So the way that we designed this product is super straightforward and easy, and rest assured that I know you agents are super busy with your current listings with a customer. We do not want you to spend any time learning how to use this tool. And actually, there's an interesting slogan in our internal product team is that as long as you can take photo, you can do the staging on your own. So let me show you how easy it works. The journey starts with you uploading a photo from one of your listing rooms, and you can visit this page by your mobile phone, tablets, laptop, right? Any device that you can work with. Let's start with this image, for example. So once I upload an image, the next step, I will be selecting set of the parameters for AI to be able to generate a stunning virtual staging design for me. So first, I'm going to define what kind of room type I'm looking to right now. So we pretty much cover all the primary rooms for residential properties, including like living room, bedroom, dining room, home office. In this case, I'm going to leave it as living room. And then you're going to choose a style, like what kind of style, how you want the AI to virtually stage this property with what kind of style. So we pretty much cover all the most trendy styles like modern, Scandinavian, mid-century, luxury, farmhouse, coastal, and etc. Tailored to your needs. We're going to leave it modern as for now. The most exciting thing is I know sometimes your tenants are not moving out yet. You still have like messy rooms, existing furnitures and products out there. There's a chance you can just one click turn on this button, the AI will detect all the items in this design. And you will be able to just one click and declutter entire room.
Whatever is orange, I guess, or amber, that it's the AI's figured out that I see what you're saying. Okay,
Exactly. And if
gotcha.
it's not accurate enough for the AI automatic detections, you can erase manually. Like you can do something like this, right? That's more for like DIY experience. If you have
Oh, I
time,
see.
you can play around on your own. You can erase on your own, so it's making more accurate. Okay, sometimes you want to. I know sometimes some of the people want to keep existing furnitures, want to remove other stuff, but you have that full flexibility. That's all I'm trying to say. Then just hit the generate button. So as you can see, the AI just one click and declutter entire space, and then the rest of the processing time will be like, how can we virtually stage the property with your chosen styles. And roughly, I would say the whole generation process takes up to like 10 seconds. As you can see, we have some quick turnaround designs out here. And total, so AI will be generating 4 designs in total. You will see a little variations on the furniture choices, different room layouts. Yeah, so it's very quick. And for a lot of agents, let's say, hey, I don't really like this design, rest assured that we provide you with the free regenerations, which means if you want to regenerate with a different style, let's say we want to see how Scandinavian style look like with the same for the living room, you can just hit the regenerate button. The cost is on us. We want to make sure that once you upload the image, you can walk away with a satisfied virtual staging versions out of that. And we have agents usually generate designs with like 95% certifications, and then the rest of them can you be done by our editing tool. We have some really powerful editing tool allows you to actually make some modification to the design. So for example, let's say there's a button right here in the toolbar called free edit. Here, you will be able to erase some furnitures. You will be able to add furnitures. You can change wallpaper, and if you can even detect all the similar items that we have from our furniture catalog. Just for information, that Collov also work with 300 plus furniture brands in the States, including like Anthropologie, RH, CPT, Crate and Barrel. So we've been accumulating millions of their SKUs in our database. So just give you the options. Let's say if you're potential buyers or future buyers are interested, like they love this staging design, right? They want to buy this pieces of furniture. They can know where to go to, right? So just give you a little bit add-on. Let's say I don't like this plan. I want to remove it. So all you can just mask out the area like this,
Got it.
right? And click the start removing.
You were right. This is super easy. I've got no questions here. So far, people are just watching. It's good.
Right. Just boom, no plans anymore, right? Because we also understand, because we did the way that we designed this product is we solely understand like how the real estate listing visuals works. So we also understand that what is the capability and limits of the AI at the same
Right.
time. So we want to make sure that we give you all the editing tool, providing you enough flexibility and control of what you want to eventually walk away from Collov AI. So editing tool will definitely be helpful in this case. So
Well,
let's go.
and it's interesting because
Mhm.
um, I forgot to mention that how we got connected with Kolov is one of our agents, Peyton Stuve. Many of you guys probably know Peyton. He's been a San Francisco Association of Realtors member for at least 20 years, I'm pretty sure. He's the one who brought it to us. So this is further reinforcement that we're not the only ones that are out there looking for technology. We are relying on you out there. If you find something cool and you want us to check it out, we're more than happy to do that. So that's kind of a full circle how that came together. Came from a real estate agent. This is, you guys got to check this thing out.
Yeah.
Continue, Mark. Thanks.
Yeah. And we have a very cool feature called chat edit out there on the top of the Canva. So basically you can chat within AI and AI to be a help for you to make a little more small modifications or even not the feature that we have in the current product flow. Let's say I know some agents will uploading exterior building photo into our virtual staging and say that help me to twilight it, right? From day to the dusk. I know agents who are uploading a backyard image and asking the AI to do a lawn replacement to tidy up the dying grass. We even have one agent actually, the inspiration is right here actually from an agent who uploading again a swimming pool but without the water and say that, hey, AI, help me to add some water in the pool and enhance the water, the color, the quality looks better, right? So we have these, we pretty much cover all these like photo editing requirements that usually we have, when we saw from Box Brownie or I know agents who work with Fiverr's photo editors, we pretty much cover all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the important thing I think is also to remember that there's responsibilities when you're using AI. This is meant to enhance what you would do with staging, for example, and maybe changing the day or time, like the twilight, day to dusk. I like that, but this is not meant to go in there and remove the telephone poles, right? You need to represent the power, the property, as directly as possible. I also noticed there's this remove watermark. There's a watermark on the bottom left-hand corner of these properties and or of these images. And I think we're going to talk a little bit how those images we get from here to the MLS in a minute here, Mark. And it is important that you utilize that watermark, at least for our MLS. We want to make sure we're being
Yes.
clear that this is a virtually staged environment. It's just, we want to be just clear of what's happening with the manipulation.
Yeah, I think, and thank you, Hal, for bringing this up. I think this is super important to comply with all the regulations, and
Hmm.
I think to showing that transparency to the homeowners, potential buyers, and buyer agents is super important. So this is why when you hit the download button, let's say that you have already designed an excellent photos with Collov AI, if you want to download it. There's a way that you can choose like image format. You can, definitely with highest resolutions. But
Yes.
the most important thing, we're going to turn this virtual staging disclaimer on. It's a disclosure on the as has said that it's going to be a watermark on the bottom right saying that it is virtually staged. It will say virtual staging. So once we have the disclosure out, I think this photo is ready to go for it for the MLS listing
And
up.
we want to download the highest quality because it is going into the MLS, right? So the path is I have a professional photographer that
Exactly.
has created these beautiful photos. I upload them to Collab AI. I do the virtual staging in areas that I would like to, and then the final stage is this downloading them and then uploading them to the MLS.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe someday we'll have a way to just push them to the MLS through an API, but
That'll
we
be
can
so.
let's crawl, walk, run first, but maybe we'll get there, Mark.
Yes. Yes. And then once you generate the images, I'm very excited. I think how you didn't see this demo yet, but we actually just launched a very new feature called the AI Virtual Tour that allows you to input all these AI virtual stage static photos, or they're all still photos, into a moving property tour video, a video walkthrough. So let me show you how it works.
Oh,
If you click the create reel right here, there's a button right here called create reel. So if you click on it, you will be redirected to our AI virtual tour center. So that we're, starting uploading like different images. You can start with your files, or you want to just upload it from your previous design history. So let's, upload it like random photos. Uh, you can reorder them just for let the when the video generated, so it will be following your photo orders, and click next. You're gonna select the video resolutions, orientate the size of the video size of orientations. We are adding new feature allows you to input your intro words and outro words. So once the video actually generated, you will see like, hey, welcome to like what listing address. And at the end of the video, you will see your contacts information, your logo, your brokerage logo, etc. So make it a bit more comprehensive, appealing. The purpose of this tool is you can just one click download it and you can start promoting on social medias. You can send out to the emails.
does it create a URL or is it a video that we download?
It's gonna be download. So let me show you
Oh, okay, great.
um, how the video look like. So let me reshare my screen. Okay.
Cool. And
Yeah.
this is brand new. I haven't seen this yet. This must have happened recently.
And this, by the way, this video walkthrough again is generated purely on still images, and the fireplace even moving. Yeah.
Interesting.
To make it more complex in the future, you will be able to use your wording to describe what kind of camera movement you want, how long is the duration of each clip, right? And how you want to like tilt the camera. Sometimes you can have pan shots, you can have a zooming, etc. to make it more flexible. But right now we're starting with something really simple. Just
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the things that, and Donna, I'll get to your question in a moment. This is one of the things that we need to think about when we're utilizing AI technology is today is not tomorrow. I mean, this stuff is moving so quickly, and as it gets more sophisticated, I like to say, just because you tried AI a month ago or 3 months ago, and it didn't work, come back and check it out again because it's going to evolve. These products are going to continue to evolve, and many of your agents are going to start to use these products. So at least if you're not going to use it, have an idea of what's out there so that you um, stay at the same level of many of your colleagues. Donna, a couple questions from Donna. Yes, the question is about since assistants or staff may not be doing this. It looks so easy that agents might be doing it. Sort of a reminder of what size is for the web and what size is for print. I think I know the answer to this question, Mark, but
Yeah,
you're going to want to upload the highest resolution possible that you have for your photos. So anything you're getting from, your photographers that are out there, they're going to be like anywhere from 5 to 10 megabytes per image, or even more. I'm not a graphic designer, but I know it's always so much easier to go from really nice big image to down to a web image. I do know that Colab has a bit of a trick though. So even if you only have a lower resolution image, isn't there an upscaling, kind of like how on our video on our TVs there's upscaling for 4K? Isn't there some type of upscaling that you're able to do at Colab for images?
you're absolutely right. You don't have to be a photographer or having a expensive camera when you do the photo shooting. You just use your phone, take a
Use your
photo,
iPhone.
and upload it right away, and we can take up the rest for you.
Yeah. I mean, that's also dependent upon what resources you have at your brokerage, because often many of the brokerages that I know, they require professional photography, and you already have connections to make that happen. So it definitely suggest that you work with your broker. And AI did add the fireplace, Donna. That did happen in real time. Um, and one final question: someone they allow you to download both web and print and labels as such. Yeah, so you're not actually, Donna. You're using this. You're taking the images that you got from your photographer, uploading it here, and then downloading them for the MLS, the highest quality possible. And then we in the MLS, we just scale that appropriately. We scale that for web. Okay, so so the upscaling process, is that something that is worth looking at, or not?
So for upscale, there's a two ways. There's a
Okay.
bar right here. You can just click high res. You can, get a high resolutions image of that. Or when you download the image, you can just select the highest resolution. So you will,
Okay, I see. So it just gives you those two options, original and then the 2K.
right. So the high
Great.
res button in the toolbar is just for to see a clearer versions in a preview. But at the end of the day, you want to download it with the higher resolutions. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, most systems these days, when you're uploading the image, it'll just handle the rest for you, including Rapid MLS.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right. So there's a button right here. You can see the contrast like before and after. Yeah.
All right, so we got the link here in the chat, and I'll drop it in one more time so you guys can see this. So let's say that, agents like to try things, right? They don't want to just commit. They'd like to get an idea of what this product will do. Mark, what is their opportunity for sort of testing the waters, so to speak, here? If they just want to try this with a couple of photos, they can do that, right? Without
Yeah.
committing.
Yeah, so anyone who actually register a new account through the link that I just actually dropped in the chat will be able to have access to our AI virtual staging for free and with the T photo generations. And again,
Uh-huh.
with those T photo free generations, you have access to all the editing tools I was showing, talking about, and also you have one shot with the virtual tour video generations as well, which I show you the moving videos. Everything will be free in a free trial. And then feel free to actually explore on your own and just letting you know that the regenerate button I was mentioning right here is free. So don't get pissed if you don't have the AI first time generate like something you're satisfied with. Keep trying with the regenerate button, seeing like how different style look like in your uploaded room image. You would eventually walk away with something that you're satisfied with. Yeah.
Fantastic. And speaking of support, we have a couple of questions we'll get to here in just a minute. I mean, I love that your benchmark is you should just be able to take a photo and use the product, but that doesn't always happen, right? There's definitely situations where people need some support. I see the little happy face, the smiley face on the bottom right. Is that how I'm going to get support if I just click on that
The support from our end, right?
from you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
collab. Yeah, I want to know how these agents are going to get some support.
Yes. So we have few ways to get support. And if you have any question in counting regarding your billing, regarding like how to use Collov AI, there's a little button right here, as you can see. Like click on that, and you can start with the message, like search the team message for help.
Okay.
And then we have some like common Q&A that can address most of your questions. But if not, just start in conversation right away. We will have someone right here dedicated working with
You
you.
have live support then. Yeah.
Yes, live support basically covering all your questions and also I can also include an email that we can send it out internally. So if you have any question, you can just reach out to the email. We will make sure that we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah.
Great. I love that. So a couple questions. The question on pricing, I know they're going to get a couple trial images, and then what's the general pricing for Collab?
Yeah, so we offer both monthly and yearly subscription, and yearly will save you 25% off. So let's say talk about the monthly first. So the standard package, which pretty much covers all your basic needs and features, in that $21 per month for 60 photos. And then each
Okay.
photo generation will gonna cost you one photo, which each image upload will cost you one photo credits. You can have like there's no watermark. You can access all the rooms types and styles. You have the full commercial photo license to use with. For the advanced package, starting for $49 for 150 photos per month, it's really for those editing tools, right? If you want to do twilights, if you want to remove some of the furniture, if you want to add some water in the pool water, that's the package to go. Eventually,
Okay.
we have the premium package covers the virtual tour generation, the video generations, because and that's the image to video one. So that's feature will be under the premium. Then yeah.
Okay. So if I'm on the standard tier and I want to add more images to that tier, do I have that? Like, let's say I got one listing and I actually have 80 images, but I only plan to have this one listing and I don't have a listing for another couple of months. Is there an ad hoc if I needed to add a few images, or do I need to move up to the next tier? How does that work?
Yeah, good question. So most of the common ways that agent do is they will upgrade it. Let's say I'm using all the credits from standard plan, right? I want to use
Right.
more, so I will upgrade it to the advanced plan. So you can consume more photos like right away in this billing cycle. But I see more agent doing that is you can
They
downgrade
do it for 1 month and maybe they turn it off. Yeah, yeah, because
exactly.
they might not want to commit to the $49 per month.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Great. Let me get through a couple of questions. Steve Sachs, who is a designer, he's a stager. He says, "Is Collab using actual dimensions with the furniture pieces it has from partners like CB2, or does it take the style of furniture and scale it to the room?" That's a good question. That's definitely a very a direct question, stager to stager. How are you guys doing the dimensions?
Yeah. So as you can see, like all the inputs right now are not in a 3D dimensions. We have the photos from real estate agents, and we are not inputting like any dimensions, 3D models into the design. So the way we train the model, we call diffusion model, is that we will have the AI to memorize very specific furniture pieces, let's say from CB2. And what we're doing right now is we visualize it in the room in the scale that AI think makes sense. So that's kind of the way that we operate that with that. Because usually agents will not into like exactly the same dimensions of the furnitures for now, because that's usually where the interior designers and homeowners cares the most about. For now, we just want to make sure that we generate something beautiful, follow exactly the same structure of the space, and generate something makes sense. That's kind of the
So
focus,
it's not necessarily the size. It's
right?
not scaling for size. Well, that's a good point. Thank you for being transparent on that. Um, Igor is asking, I think I'm just going to connect you with Igor because he's having an issue. He tried to do a second free trial upload of the living room. The
Mhm.
platform processed it as a bedroom staging instead. So I'll just send you Igor's contact information, Mark, and you can follow up with him. I think he's looking for one more
Yes,
image trial to try
for
to
sure.
work out that problem. But yeah, in a webinar, we're not opening up the mics, guys. So I'll just make sure that you get connected with Mark and the team over at Collab, Igor. So I got that. And this is just a billing question. Is there a reminder, or if you decide to go for the yearly plan or monthly plan, do you get a reminder that it's coming? I assume not. I assume you need to subscribe or unsubscribe. But again, I think that's all on you, Mark. How does the billing work?
Yeah, so for sure, every time you subscribe, you'll be receiving an invoice, right? Confirmations of your payment, but also you can access to your billing cycles information right here under your profile photo on the right top and send that subscription information. And from there, you can see all the details regarding your current plan
Yeah,
and
reactivate, cancel, billing
exactly.
period.
So
Just
it's
like me when I decide I want to have uh, cuts of meat delivered, but not every month.
yes.
So I'm gonna manage. It's a good question because we have to manage our it's almost we have multiple subscriptions on all these products. Some of them we forget about, And that's why Rocket Money exists, I think, to get us out of subscriptions.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's pretty easy to deactivate. And as we're closing up here, um, Karen Mai asked, when we take photos with our phones, I have trouble with brightness. Is there a brightness feature? I think you did have just a general enhancement feature for if you upload photos that are too dark, for example. Maybe you could talk about that a little bit.
Yes, I think in general, to answer that question is the better image quality input, the better AI can perform. So
Okay.
I will recommend that AI take photos with a lighter environments with a wider angle instead of like very specific like, corner photo taking. Um, just better image, better
So
output.
it can only enhance to a point, right? It's not
Exactly.
it's not a magic pill that's going to fix all of your dark images. It'll only be able to enhance up to a point. So that's a good question. Oh, that's a good answer. Always try to take the best photos possible so you can do the great things with it.
Yes.
Um, I think I know the answer to this question. These are not like custom designs. These are designs that are um, available for every agent. It's not like I get a specific design for my account only. Those designs are being repurposed for other agents that subscribe.
So the AI will be only generating similar styles staging solutions for each agent, which means every design is different, unique. But you will see like it is possible for same agents using the same style. You will see some similar items or furniture.
Okay, that's the main point is that
Yeah.
you just be prepared. There will be, but I would assume as you get more collaborations with CB and some of these other um, staging or furniture providers, you get more options. So yeah, but it's just kind of we ran into this with Box Brownie and some of the other um, virtual staging environments where you're gonna certain point yeah you're gonna see your living room will show up in another living room. But I think that happens with staging as well. But that's a good question, Arjun. Um, all right, guys. I promise this would be short. It's 10:30. And I don't see any more questions. We were able to answer all the questions. Uh, uh, let me. Oh, this is a question from Josh. Does the platform, and I think that I thought this was going to come up. Does the platform also offer non-subscription services like pay per photo? Like, say, if I only have 10 images or 5 images,
Mhm.
because maybe this property really, really needs that virtual staging, but I don't have the budget or I don't have the need for a subscription. Is there ad hoc options available?
We have portions of agents actually have shared the same need, and the most common ways they do is they will subscribe a plan and they cancel it right away. So they will be only billed for the current billing cycle, and they will not be charged for the following ones. So
So
yeah,
you pay your $20, get your photos uploaded and cancel. Yeah, I mean,
right away.
it's a subscription cancellation game,
Yes.
and they're not penal. Do their account settings remain if they resubscribe the next month, for example, or is it like they have an account that's set up that's just deactivated, right?
You
So
need to
it'll be connected
reactivate
to
it.
their email address and all that. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, everybody, thank you for attending. I have all of the notes here in Igor. I'm going to connect you with Mark so you can have a direct dialogue with him. Or you know what? Just hit him up in the chat. I bet he's going to answer the support chat, or at least a member of his team. So just put your question in the support chat as well. And so, Mark, you'll be expecting to hear from Igor. So he'll get his question answered by you. Next Monday, this will be on our um, next Monday. This will be on our Donna. Chat is disabled for you guys to ask anything, but you should be able to see that link in there. That link is if you just click chat, you should be able to see that link. If you're not seeing that, then I'm a dum dum. And regardless, if you don't see it, I'll send up a follow email with information and a link to subscribe, or sorry, to check out Collov AI, and you will also receive um, this will also be on the dashboard starting on Monday. So you guys got you're ahead of the game. No one else, only people that have attended this webinar are getting access to see Collab AI starting Monday of next week when we launch our new dashboard. It'll be available for everybody to peruse and check out. Thank you for your time, Mark. look forward to doing this again in another 30, 40 days. We'll bring you guys back out. We'll have you at some of our events. Happy staging, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you, Hud. Thank you,
Take
everyone.
care. Bye, guys.
Take care. Bye.